You have to love what you do. If you don't love what you do, it's not going to work.
Find something. Find a thing that you genuinely enjoy, because getting good at things you genuinely enjoy is extremely beneficial. Like, everybody thinks they're a loser. Every young person thinks they're a loser. At least a young person in the situation I was at. Like, I didn't know I wasn't a loser until I started winning.
In order to be successful, and you people are well on the road to success, you have to find out what makes you excited. What makes you want to get up each morning and go to work?
If there is something that you feel is good, something you want to do, something that means something to you, try to do it. Because I think you can only do your best work if you're doing what you want to do, and if you're doing it the way you think it should be done.
You will gain that momentum, and each success will create another success.
If you quit now, you're gonna fucking be a loser your entire life. That's it. We don't get what we always want. And to get what we always want, we have to be so much better that it's unquestionable.
You don't start things and not finish them. You don't quit. There's nothing that comes out of quitting besides knowing that you didn't finish. We finish everything. You start it, finish it. If you're gonna do it to try and be the best.
I think the easiest thing in life is to give up on whatever you're focused on or whatever you're hopeful for. The hardest thing is to continue to keep going, but we have to. We have to continue to hold on. And I would imagine for so many people out there, that is probably the most difficult thing.
Never, ever quit. Never quit.
I will never quit, because if you quit, you're done. You may still be alive, walking around on this earth. You're done.
If you give up on your dreams, what do you have left? Nothing. I can't live that way. I have to live on the edge.
That average is the enemy, success is your responsibility, and change can take place in an instant if you are willing to flip the switch.
We live in a society where mediocrity is often rewarded. These men detest mediocrity. I wanted to be a man that detests mediocrity.
It is astounding how many people want to be spectacular in life but also want to fit in and be normal. Normal people get normal results. Weird people get weird results. You literally can't do what everyone else does and not expect to get what everyone else has. By doing what everyone else does, you guarantee average results.
Don't go through life just saying, you know what, I'm okay being average. Average sucks. It does. I promise you this. It's almost like training yourself to not settle for less than extraordinary. It's basically your own standard.
So you want to be normal. So you just want to be like everybody else that roams the world, not knowing the power that's in them. Being fine but being mediocre. You're going to go back to who you were, huh, David? Fuck that, man.
Of course, talent without work is nothing.
Because if you have a talent and you don't have discipline, you have nothing. If you have talent and you have discipline and you don't have talent, you have nothing the same.
Talent? I don't believe in talent. Well, some people, they have talent. It's good. It helps when you have talent. As long as you have a lot of determination and willpower, that's all you need. And you have to have the will to win.
Effort, dedication, work hard, because the talent is not enough anymore.
People have talent. People have a lot of talent. And this is going beyond your talent. So when there's no more talent, what happens to you? Most people quit.
It's like there are a lot of talented people who never make it because they don't have the work ethic to make it. It's not just talent. Like, talent's a piece. And you could argue for some people, the work ethic trumps the talent.
Talent without work is nothing, and work without talent is nothing too. So I think they both mix up.
At the end of the day, I ask myself one question: can I take one more step? And usually the answer is yes. So if you can answer that question and not take another step, that is real failure. That is real quitting. So a lot of people can take one more step, but they choose not to. I don't know if you can take 2 steps. You got to answer that question after you take the first step.
That work, the work you know you should be doing but aren't, is the opportunity, because that is the work that your competitors also aren't doing. And I'm telling you from the bottom of my soul, it is so easy to beat people today.
The world is there for the taking for anyone who can learn from their mistakes, do what they say they were going to do, and stick with it Even if it's not sexy, what used to make a man acceptable now makes you extraordinary. The bar for winning has never been so low.
If you can barely decide to take any action at all and peel your eyes away from your phone for just a moment, it's so much easier to beat everyone else because most people are overweight, they're distracted, they're poor, they have so few skills because it has never been easier to start a business, to make money, to get in shape. It's just also never been easier to do nothing. You don't gain confidence
by shouting affirmations in the mirror,
but by giving yourself a stack of undeniable proof.
You are who you say you are.
Outwork your self-doubt.
Because you might as well be dead. Seriously, if you always put limits on what you can do, physical or anything else, it'll spread over into the rest of your life. There are no limits, there are only plateaus. A man must constantly exceed his level.
I love that.
Isn't that badass?
That's sick.
And it's the truth when you think about it. You want to get up every day and try to be better than you were yesterday in business and life and everything.
You have to capitalize on everything and outwork 99% of people.
And you got to sacrifice.
Yeah.
You know, you got to sacrifice. You got to be like, all right, guys, I can't go out tonight. That's sacrifice.
Yeah.
You got to really like take away things that are pleasure and fun while you grind. That's just how it is. That's how it is.
And I'm going to get up every day and I'm going to outwork everybody in the room and I'm going to go get it.
Come on, somebody out there sitting working harder than you. Somebody working harder. Hurry up. Let's go. Somebody going to outwork you. Somebody outworking you right now. So what? Let's go.
Welcome to the pain zone. It's where we live.
You need to love pain. However, mentally, physically, love it. You need to love it. If not, stay where you are.
When I'm hurt, I love it. I love that feeling because it's real. That's the most realest feeling that you could ever have, is being in pain, because everything else, happiness can be fake, crying can be fake, but pain, shit.
Just shut up and let me enjoy this pain. I don't want anything to numb it. I don't want anything right now. Because what I had done was in my mind, I had just climbed a mental wall.
The fact that it is painful is the reason that it's working.
Yeah.
Like if it wasn't you stepping out, everybody else that has to try and step out into this new life faces this same thing too. Every single person does. That's why most people don't do it.
Yeah.
Like this is what hard feels like. And this is why most people don't win.
Relax, man. You've done so much.
That's right.
You've really done so much. But the idea of reaching this golden year it's a very flawed idea, because it's an idea that you're gonna work hard, but then you're gonna reach the finish line. But there's no finish line.
No.
It doesn't exist.
That's the scary thing about life, my friend.
That is a scary thing, right?
And that's what fatigues me. People go, man, why don't you ever smile? There's no fucking end, my friend.
You're not happy, or you're only half happy, or
still to be happy about.
You're up too old.
Job's not finished. Job finished.